Welcome everyone to World Fighting Showcase Britannia, right here from the AWA, the Affiliated Wrestling Alliance. We are bringing you Global Wrestling Federation Commonwealth Championship action. The champion, modern day savage Chris Cage, in the green, taking on the Foxcatcher, David Taro, two established veterans here of the AWA. This one coming to you from Wolverley Sports and Social Club. One fall in this one. Referee, the legendary mass referee, Mr. X from Shaftesbury in Dorset. Foxcatcher sends the bigger man to the rope. Big shoulder tackle and down goes the wrestling huntsman, the Foxcatcher. Two very popular men here in the AWA. Leapfrog on the big man. Hip toss attempt by the Foxcatcher, and a big one from Chris Cage, but Taro lands on his feet and respectfully clapping. These two have had many battles over the years here in the AWA, dating back to the HCW days. Looking for a handshake. Here's the Foxcatcher, the wrestling huntsman. Great crowd on hand, a very loud one. Here at the home of HCW, Wolverley Sports and Social Club. You can see us next here in Wolverley on Sunday afternoon, 2 p.m. showtime on February the 24th. Be sure to join us for the HCW Legends Battle Royal as part of the AWA Lunchtime with the Legends. Collar and elbow tie up once again.
Here we go now. Yeah, here we go.
What the Foxcatcher loses in size against the big man Chris Cage, he certainly makes up for in smarts and savvy. He is a ring veteran, trained with the Hammerlock promotion. Chris Cage, multi-time champion.
Big tug,
through the HCW, and now in the AWA as the Global Wrestling Federation champion. Just a couple of weeks ago here on World Fighting Showcase Britannia TV, we saw him beat Crew Connection number 2 after Johnny Rose relinquished the Commonwealth Championship belt. He beat Crew Connection in a matter of seconds. I believe it was the AWA's quickest match in AWA history. And we're now in the 21st year of the promotion. Both men working on the arm now. Went from Cage having the advantage to Foxcatcher having the advantage, really wrenching on that hand and wrist now as the Foxcatcher David Taro. Very sporting, competitive contest. Great respect from these two men. Using the big man's strength now. Chris Cage raising the arm of the little man. Full Nelson applied, and a big one. Tries to get to the ropes, and he does, which will force the break. Chris Cage has to relinquish the hold there. And we're back to even Stevens. Coming up a little bit later on in the second half of World Fighting Showcase Britannia, we have action from the United States with our friends at Top Rope Wrestling. Stick with us for that one in the second half of the show. Next week, we bring you the start of the World Fighting Showcase Britannia British Heavyweight Championship Tournament. 2 semi-finals coming your way to be wrestled over traditional British rules. Kicking the legs away there. I mentioned it a little earlier on about the ring savvy of the Foxcatcher. Former 2-time Wrestler of the Year 2016 and 2017. 2018 was won by the current AWA World Heavyweight Champion, T.C. Brown, who we'll see here on the show in a couple of weeks' time, taking on American Kevin Phoenix in a championship unification contest. Working on the already injured knee of Chris Cage as the Foxcatcher. Chris Cage has had a lot of trouble with the knee over the last few years. Pushed off with those big legs and through the ropes goes David Taro, the Foxcatcher. Getting back to his feet now. Here's Chris Cage. Outside the ring after the Foxcatcher. Seems like Taro has no idea he's there. He will do now, though. Went for the big sledge, but caught halfway with a shot right to the midsection. Suplex attempt on the outside. This one could finish off Chris Cage for sure. What do we got here? He's hanging the Foxcatcher up to dry. Look at the fans here in attendance, AWA.
You ain't catching foxes anymore, man.
Dropped off the washing line was the Foxcatcher.
Catches syphilis.
Chris Cage knows.
Yeah, come on, people.
He certainly wants to beat the Foxcatcher inside the middle of the ring. Straight back onto that knee again. Once again, ring savvy. Big attack on the knee now. As we take a look at the loud crowd at the Social Club here in Wolverley, where we will be on Sunday, February 24th, 2 p.m. showtime. It's Legends at lunchtime with the HCW Legends Battle Royal and so much more. AWF World 6-Man Tag Team Championship match on that one. And lots more. Be sure to join the AWA Stars for that one. Sunday afternoon, February the 24th, 2 p.m. showtime. Figure 4 leg lock applied. This one could finish off the champion, Chris Cage here. Global Wrestling Federation Commonwealth Championship on the line. Could it be heading to the Foxcatcher as Cage reached for the ropes? Can't quite do it. He almost had it. That's not Chris Cage tapping. That's getting the fans on his side, and he's certainly done that. Reaching for help from the ringside sitters. This one's been on a long time now. He reverses it, and all the pressure is now on the Foxcatcher. The wrestling huntsman in trouble now. There's push-ups from the champion. Still a lot of power left, certainly in the upper body of Chris Cage. But Foxcatcher is giving it all he's got. Middle turnbuckle now from the Foxcatcher. He's caught and dumped like a sack of potatoes. Rock bottom from Chris Cage. And both men are now on the canvas. The referee starts the count. This could be a case of whoever's back on their feet first wins the match here. Pretty even though. Clothesline from Chris Cage. The big man. Back in the match now. From the ropes to the DDT. Chris Cage seems to have it all sewn up here. If we see an RKO, that will be all she wrote. It was attempted, but the Foxcatcher cuts him off at the pass. And now, David Toro back. In control. Foxcatcher calling for the hunt. This is his Bronco Buster style move. It certainly sets up the end for any opponent. Right down on the chest of Chris Cage comes the Foxcatcher, bringing him back. Center ring. Could it be for a pinfall attempt? Or is it gonna be the Foxcatcher's version of the bonsai drop?
I say I'm gonna hunt down him right now. Oh!
Mouthing off to our camera crew. Power bomb, and it is. And a big one. From the tall, strong Chris Cage. Kicks that knee away once again. Goes for a drop kick, just missed it. But Cage hung out to dry now. Looks like the pomme de terre. Cage catches the feet. Cage catches the feet. Up on the shoulders of Chris Cage is the Foxcatcher. And there's an RKO from the shoulders. Both men are down now. This is Crew Connection. Crew Connection. Number 2 was the man that got beaten in a matter of seconds by Chris Cage. And now he's brought his friend in. This one a no contest. Stick with us. We'll be back with Top Rope Wrestling action. We'll see you after the break. No contest in this one. Chris Cage still Global Wrestling Federation Commonwealth Champion. But Crew Connection caused this one to be a no contest. Controversial decision.
The boss man, Johnny Logan here, boss of Top Rope Wrestling.
This next match is a cross-promotional match. And the winner of this will become the first ever Top Rope Wrestling United Independent Wrestling Affiliates television champion. And will be shown on TVByDemand.com and 2 Roku channels, the Dreamcatcher Network and TV by Demand. Your first participant, Manny Strong.
You know, Mike Donald, this is one of my favorite wrestlers and Top Rope wrestler right here, Manny Strong.
2 top contenders right now, going at it for the Top Rope television title right now. To crown the first ever historic Top Rope wrestling television champion.
And I think this guy has got it in him, Manny Strong. I've seen him wrestle before here in Top Rope Wrestling. And he's one of the only guys that can get away with, you know, regurgitating in the ring here in Top Rope Wrestling.
Oh, well, that's not the kind of wrestler that I'd like to get in there with.
You don't want to get in there with him on that tip, that's for sure.
And that's the next guy. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a bell. His opponent is no other than Brian Hayden. I was just told to my Roku, so he's been out to the ring by Mike Dalton.
Marvelous Mike Dalton with Brian Hayden. These guys are a motley crew, aren't they?
I'll tell you that. You might remember Marvelous Mike Dalton from his days in the AWA with Vern Gagne in Minnesota.
Marvelous Mike Dalton, definitely a local wrestling legend here in the great tri-state area.
Tonight, he's going to equal ratings, baby, because the belt's coming home tonight.
Wow. Let's see if his words prove.
See that beat bug?
Wouldn't want to run into him in the dark alley, I'll tell you that.
Well, with him, I think it's more or less with who he's paying off to do his dirty deeds, if you know what I'm saying there, Mike Donald. That guy's not afraid to grease some people to get what he wants in the world of professional wrestling.
Well, I'll tell you what, his man Brian Hayden is going to have his hands full tonight with Manny Strong.
I want to see Manny Strong put his hands on Mike Dalton, to be honest with you. That would really make my day. Manny Strong, one of the greatest wrestlers I've seen on the independent scene in Philadelphia. It's an honor to have him in Top Rope Wrestling.
I agree.
I thought the Chiefs was going to do it.
There's the bells on. TV title on the line. Historic first ever television title match.
Fans here want it. I want to see it too. We came to see a brawl, Mike Donald.
Tell you what, this Brian Hayden, he's a very smart wrestler. He's not gonna, doesn't have any wasted movement in there. Everything he does is on purpose.
There's a reason behind every motion, right?
That's it.
Oh, man, he goes down. Hayden off the rope. Dumps the clothesline. Oh!
Hip toss.
Tossed him.
Another hip toss.
Manny's a house of fire.
It's looking like Hayden's not going to have what it takes to take on Manny Strong here. I don't know. He's going to have to pick it up or come up with a different strategy.
You gotta watch what Mike's handling this guy too. You never know when it's not like ball.
Giving him some words of wisdom out there from his experience. Now, if you're Hayden here, what would you do to switch things up to get away from Manny right now?
Well, Manny Strong is a firecracker in there, so you gotta slow him down, I would assume.
Tire him out.
Oh! Fans love Manny Strong here. Top rope wrestling. Production. Oh!
Flying clothesline, nicely done. Takes it to the mat. And Brian Hayden outside the ring. Smart move, I must say. Regroup, get his breath back.
Well, I think at this point he's a little shook it up there, Mike Otter.
Hey, no need to be shook up. Just take his time. He's got 10 seconds to get in there. Take your time. Didn't go well the first 2 times. This time, do something different. Get this guy down.
Oh, it just went right through the eyes.
It wasn't a right hand. See, when all else fails, a right hand to the face.
Kicking him right in the kidneys. Choking the life out of him. Referee, get in there. Senior official Ken Stryker got called a lot of matches today.
That's it. Utilizing that entire 5 count. Smartly done by Hayden.
Milking it.
Snap there.
Oh!
Right to the small of the back. To the base of the spine area.
Referee. Barely a 2 count. You know Mike Dalton, with all the dirty tricks he knows, has taught Hayden everything that he knows.
Well, that's true.
Beautiful suplex.
Hayden might be the first TRW TV champion.
Whip in his corner.
Measures it.
Oh! Head first into the turnbuckle.
Oh! Strong style clothesline from Manny. Top rope.
Oh! Dropping that elbow off.
That's it. Now we go for the cover.
Small package.
Smartly done.
Oh, you almost got him.
TV title on the line. Both men giving it their all.
Manny Strong, look at this. Going for it again.
Small package.
That could be it. The reversal.
1, 2, 1.
Referee, what's the call? He's ringing the bell.
Wow.
Off rope.
Controversial call.
What happened?
We have a new television champion.
You sure?
Without controversy here in the TRW arena.
Academy Ken Stryker moving on the match, and first ever TRW UIWA television champion. You sure? No! Brian Hayden!
Wow.
He scores it. See, Mike Dalton's influence.
Mike Dalton bringing home the gold.
Would you be surprised, Smooth, to find out that Dalton had the ref in his pocket?
Well, it wouldn't surprise me, anything from that man. He'll stoop to all levels to get what he wants.
And he's got what he wants, which is right now the TRW Television Championship.
Brian Hayden, champ.
Congrats go out. Historic first ever TV champion.